Nice to have you with us. After anyone that's gone away for quite some time and gone, whether it's on a holiday or a work trip or for any type of reason, or moved from one place, one location, one address to another, and then after a long period of time, they come back, and then they see what's around them, how it was before, and what it is today now, and you really get to see the difference between before and after. And only somebody who's actually experienced this, who's actually gone through going away and moving from one location to another, and then coming back to it after a period of time, do you actually see and appreciate how it is before and after. And of course, you appreciate if someone lives somewhere, for example, they appreciate what was old and they've got memories of what was old. But in addition to that, and from the other side of the coin, is you also see the difference of how people develop. Because we mentioned the hard work the other time in a former clip, and so when you see how people work and progress and they put in the hard work and how they develop, how they build, and things happen and change. They go from one form to another form, and from good to better to excellent, and it keeps progressing and progressing. And sometimes it's very, put someone in awe. It's very you become wondrous, how things develop, and you can see this on a small scale even. If you look at, for example, at the ants, you look at the world of the ants. A single ant carries 10 times its weight. 10 times. We can't do that, but an ant can do that. But if you watch them and how they build and how they develop themselves and they move on in their own world, it's very interesting. So imagine us when we look at ourselves and how we build ourselves and construct and build and so on. We talked about hard work. We said that one of the golden things that you put in the to-do list, in the golden rules list, is hard work, because there's no comparison to hard work. Okay, so we always give advice to working and progressing, and we all want some kind of change and betterment, improvement in our lives, and especially in working and in sport and stuff. So therefore, one of the golden rules that we always said we hold on to, it's in the priority box, is the hard work, because there's nothing equal to giving the hard work. But in addition to this, and you can see the progress of some people or a person who has done the hard work. We mentioned the gym, someone working out in the gym every day or most of the week, or others, or in a boxing gym or on the golf course or the tennis court, and so on, wherever it is, or in the office. And there is no comparison, there's nothing equal to it. Giving in those devoted times, the commitment and the hours and the blood and sweat that you put into it. And in addition to that, you appreciate it more. The more you give, the more you appreciate something. And the less you give of yourself, the less that it's that important. Okay, so this is always, be mindful of this. So the more you are giving your attention to something and more effort you're putting into it, more you exert, you appreciate it more. You value it, it's got more value to you. It could be sentimental as well to you. So if this is your work, or this is your ambition, or your goal, and this is your passion, this is what you want to do, and what you're doing, be sure to give it all your best. But in addition to that golden rule of hard work, there's also the other side of the coin, which is working smarter. Okay, so you can also work smarter. So in addition to this, there are things where you give all your time and you give all the hard work that you can give, but also be mindful and look for that the actual detail of giving what is working smarter. So you can find things that will help you and improve what you're doing in a smart way as well. In addition to the hard work, but the other side of the coin is the working smarter. So be sure to be mindful of this and keep a detailed eye for the working smarter as well. And of course, it changes from person to person and industry to industry and where you are anyway. So some people are nearly there, or they're getting closer, or whatever it is. But be sure to look out for those things of working smarter as well, because a combination of both the hard work and the smart work, then you're pretty much well accomplished. Okay, you've covered all the tracks behind you. You've ticked all the boxes. There's boxes. There's a criteria list. We all have a criteria list. We have to meet it. We have to match this. Where there's a standard we have to uphold to get where we're going, from A to B. Okay, from whatever you're doing in your business or your sport, to achieve, and you want to meet that benchmark. So there's a criteria list. Okay, so therefore the hard work has to be put in, but also be mindful of the smart work as well. Thinking about working smarter at the same time in solidarity and with coordination with the hard work as well, and you'll cover your tracks all behind you. Like I said, these are just a couple of eye openers for us to go on. But it's good, interesting to see people. I mean, I'm always looking around, seeing how people are working, developing, building their lives, and all their sports and their careers and stuff like this. And it's really, really, really important. Others putting their sleeves up, others are getting dirty and moving things and making it happen. You gotta have to make it happen. So being stagnation, nothing's gonna happen. Rivers are running. It provides for us the fresh water. So with stagnation, you don't drink, it's not potable water. Isn't that what they say? Ask the plumbers. Okay, so it's not potable water. You don't drink it. It's stagnant water that's just standing there. It's not really the best of water for anyone to drink. It's not healthy and potable for anyone to consume. So therefore, be the running water. Okay, or just be someone who is physical. This body was meant to work. This body, okay. Another analogy is this body was meant to work. So use this body to your advantage. To help you, achieve and get to where you want to get to your objective and to your aims. And it varies from person to person, but I'm sure if we're all in good faith and all in good and being positive in what you're doing, it's we could all achieve. Okay, no one can miss out. This is something we could all achieve, and we can attain it. But be mindful of hard work and being smart about it as well. Okay, combine these two together, and this will cover a lot of what you were trying to do and all the tracks behind you. I'll leave it for you. Have a good day.